my channel. My name is Stacy Ann, and if you are new to my channel, I post videos on teaching music, my experience as a music teacher, also teaching VIPKID classes, and sewing. And today this is a sewing video. In fact, I am currently on maternity leave from my teaching job. So I have been sewing a lot in between feeding and changing diapers, and when he takes a nap, I'm not one to do the same thing. I have taken a few, but I can't do it. I feel unproductive, and it's the only time that I get to do anything. So I have made quite a few things, in my opinion, because I usually don't make a lot during this maternity leave. So I thought I would share that with you. And yeah, so if you want to see the things that I've made during my maternity leave, stick around. Before we get started, I do want to say, make sure that if you enjoy videos like this and you want to see more, make sure you hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. Before my second baby was born on January 27th of this year, 2019, I did whip together his coming home outfit, and I did it as fast as I could because I didn't know when he was going to be born. Since I'm a music teacher, I went with a music theme, and I had this fabric laying around, actually it's right there, for a really long time, and I still have tons more of it left, and I need to use it again for sure. I made a onesie right here. This was actually my very first onesie that I made. Long sleeves. It does have some Franken stitches. That's what I call, ugh, it's awful. But it's on the back, so it's really not a big deal. And yeah, this was my first one. This is actually a snappy suit from Max and Mina. I will leave that link down below if you are interested in making a snappy suit. If you're watching this, chances are you probably have made it before. But I just, went with it, and it turned out okay. I used newborn size, and I really wasn't sure if baby Liam was going to fit newborn size because my first son, Killian, was 10 pounds, 7 ounces at birth. So he did not fit newborn at all. But luckily, Liam was able to wear this. I matched it with a pair of Max footies, and this was the first time I did this pattern as well. I know that's really bad. I don't practice my patterns for cutting into expensive fabric. I'm gonna start doing that, I promise. But I love how this has the bum circle just like the Maxaloons do, and by the same pattern company, and it just looks so cute. And I can't really hold it all up and show you, so if I can, I'll insert a picture right here. And just when I thought I was done, I couldn't help but make a hat to go with it, and I believe that this is Patterns for Pirates. And it's just got one of those little knots on the top. Super easy to make. If I wanted, I could sit there and whip out like a zillion of these hats. So if you're looking for a hat pattern, check this one out. And I still wasn't done. I absolutely had to make mittens so he wouldn't scratch his cute little face. So overall, I think these kind of were a little tight, but they still worked. And he didn't like them very much, but what baby likes to have mittens on their hands? This was actually a free pattern. If I can find it, I'll link that down below as well. But it was a complete cute outfit, and I was very proud of myself, all before baby was even born. The next outfit I have to show you is another baby outfit, and pretty much the same component. As far as the top, it was the same pattern. It is the snappy suit. Now this one, right before I started filming, I actually broke it. So one of the snaps just popped right out, and I reinforced this material. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I did. I promise you I did. I reinforced it. So I will have to figure out a way to fix that because he could probably wear this another week or two if I'm lucky, and it's Harry Potter material from Joann's, so he has to wear it again. It's too cute. But I bought plenty more to make the next size up, because for the bottoms I made the Maxaloons. These are the Squishaloons. So they're from sizes, I think it's like newborn to 3 or 6 months. I don't know. It's the new pattern. And I really liked the new pattern more than the old pattern, so I was glad that I got it. And I have had this panel forever and a day. So I finally put it on a pair of pants. And this is the outfit that I used for his 1 month photo shoot. So if I am able to, I will put a picture of how adorable he is at his 1 month photo shoot right here. Continuing on with the super adorable baby clothes, because apparently I have a thing for babies right now, I made a Bitty Bubble romper. That's really hard to say. Bitty Bubble romper. And that is also Max and Mina. Great pattern. Super fast and easy to sew. And I love how you can use woven fabric for this. So the reason why I had to make this is because we live where bluebonnets grow in Texas. So we are always wanting to take cute bluebonnet pictures. And so this year's theme is, of course, Texas or cowboy. Yeah, it's like a bandana material. And I got it at a local quilting fabric store. They have a few other kinds of fabrics, but mostly quilting fabrics. And we put the little stretchy legs on it, so it makes it nice and poofy. And I like to go with the overall look, so I made the overall kind of, you know, straps, and again with the snaps there. So this is adorable, but if you think that this is cute, just wait. I made Liam's older brother a pair for him, and they're a little bit different because I like things to match but have their own unique little style. So we've got the same kind of strap situation going on at the top, exact same material. I added pockets for him because I noticed that Killian likes to put his hands in pockets. The only thing I don't like about these pockets is when, let me show you, when they come out, it just looks like a big, I don't know, like Oompa Loompa pants. It's really funny. So he walks around looking like an Oompa Loompa. So I was telling him, put your pockets back in. And it never works. So that's okay though, he's just a kid. And so he's got pockets in his. And for his, I actually don't bubble the bottom because he's 3, as tall as a 5-year-old really. I made them capri length so they would look real country, you know, like he should have like a straw sticking out of his mouth and like a torn up tattered country hat on, or you know, like a cowboy hat. What's that called? Where do I live? Do I live in Texas? So I just hem the bottom and he wears them long but not super long for that extra hick look. And yeah, next to each other, these are gonna be so cute. The next garment I was able to have time to sew was a first time sew for me, and it was the Patterns for Pirates Walk the Plank pajama bottoms. Is that right? I believe it's a free pattern. Yes, it is. And I have started watching a YouTube sewist, Alicia Shea, I believe her name is, and it's Thoughtful Creativity is her channel. And she has made these as well. So I made a pair for Ken. I used a Walmart fabric that looks kind of like a black linen. So it was super cheap. So I didn't want to like waste really good fabric on the first pair, but I wanted them to be wearable. And yeah, it has an elastic waistband, so it's a pajama bottom, but I used the tricks that Alicia was talking about in one of her videos to kind of make them more suitable for day wear. So I added a pocket in the side, well, for each side, obviously, because that'd be really weird if you only have one pocket. And I split the seam on the side, and it's kind of hard to see obviously, in the black material, but that makes them look more just like shorts for the daytime, and they are knee length, and he looks really great in them. I don't have a picture. If I can get one, I'll put it here, but I don't have one. And the first thing he asked me when I handed them to him is, how do I know where the back is? And I was like, I put a ribbon so you could see where the back side is. And here it is. It's a rhythm. I can't even talk. It's a rhythm. I did it again. It's a ribbon with a mustache on it. So you really can't miss. That goes in the back. So he really liked them, and they're nice and light for summer. And yeah, I'll probably have to make another pair or two because he liked them so much. The next thing I absolutely had to make, because I have been going through these things like crazy with my first child, and when I was breastfeeding him, I did not really have a need for nursing pads, which you wear in order to save your clothes from getting messed up, we'll say. So I have been going through the nursing pads that I saved from the first baby, because I saved everything, because Mama taught me to save everything in case I needed it. So I actually made some nursing pads with some PUL that I have had for a really long time, especially some feminine looking PUL that I have not needed to use because I've only had 2 boys. I haven't had a reason really to use the extremely feminine. I have gender neutral PUL as well that I use a lot, but some of it was just like girl. This for a girl. Like this, the floral. So I've made 2 sets of 2 sets of these, which I believe I got from diaper sewing supplies a long time ago. And most of my PUL comes from diaper sewing supplies, including this pair. Yeah, tropical. I just love pineapples, so I had to do that. And then I have, when this fabric came out, it's from one of those like extremely pricey custom fabric places on the Facebook pages. And this is Doctor Who PUL, and I have like a bunch of this stuff because when it came out I bought more than I needed ever in my lifetime. So I'm just trying to figure out reasons to use it. So nursing pads, obviously. And I can't even remember where I got this fabric from, but it's hilarious. So I made 2 sets. One set I already used, so you can't see it, sorry. But this is Rocky Horror. So I cut it ever so carefully to put Rocky. And here is Columbia. So on the other pair I have Frankenfurter, and I have Riff Raff, which I've actually played Riff Raff in a live production of Rocky Horror and Columbia. And then this pair, which is, you know, it's got a crown on it because royalty, you know. So yeah, I made a whole bunch of them so that I would have enough to kind of get me hopefully through like a few days, and then wash them and then use them again. Isn't that an amazing thought, instead of having to throw them away? The last thing I made, I'm actually wearing right now, and it is a nursing top, a free pattern, again, from Patterns for Pirates, the tulip top. This is my favorite nursing top, and it is made from this hilarious fabric with R2-D2 and C-3PO, so for all of my nerd fabric people out there. So we've got this, you just lift it up and nurse, and that's it. Isn't that awesome? So I really like the way it turned out. The hem is flipping up, but I really just need to go through and iron it to get it down, and it'll be fine. So I always like to make, with these drop sleeves, I usually make them sleeveless, because I don't really like the way the sleeve looks on me for like the drop sleeve. So this is a dolman body is what it says, I believe, on the pattern. So a dolman sleeve is a drop sleeve, and when you put a sleeve on it, for me, it just cuts my arm off in a weird place and it doesn't look good. So I really liked the way this turned out. It's full, like it covers me when I am nursing, and I feel super awesome wearing it because it's, you know, a nerd shirt, and some people will see it and be like, oh, I love that movie, and you're like, of course you do, because I do. So anyways, yeah, that was all of my maternity leave makes. If you have reached the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I am very proud of the new things that I have made, and then the old things that I've repeated, like this shirt, second time, so of course it came out a little bit better. So please make sure, like I said, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the little bell for notifications. Let me know down in the comments what you've made this past month. So for you, maybe you had a different theme. Mine obviously was baby and baby stuff. So what have you been sewing, and what do you have planned? I don't know what I have next. It's whatever I can fit in, because I sew for like 5 minutes here, 2 minutes there. Sometimes it's just thinking about sewing. So let me know what you're thinking of doing and what you have done. And I will see you in the next video.